It's swearing response. There's a time and place for all that. But Lieutenant Eric, Tom Gazzola, YouTube Trev, it is the Nielsen Show. Dustin Nielsen covering the Grey Cup out in Hamilton, 8:27. Going to be a beautiful day. And we are joined right now by Mr. Mexico himself, Scott Laurie from Sobeys and Safeway Liquor. How was it?
Como estas?
Fantastic. I love Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the people are great. The weather's great. We had one day of rain.
That's
whatever,
okay.
To cool you off a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids, it's fun to go swimming in the rain, right?
Yeah.
So
You got a bit of a tan.
I got a
can
little
tell.
bit of a tan. Yeah. No, I'm not peeling yet.
Okay. Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You know, that's coming.
Moisturize.
Yeah,
You're fine.
That's with 50. You know, that's a
Yeah.
that's a steady regime that regiment that 50 that I put on. So I know I'm a ginger. It's I don't tan.
Just burn?
Just burn.
Me
Yeah,
too,
straight
actually.
burn.
Yeah,
I know.
Delicate skin.
It's great. I mean, this
Yeah.
is probably the longest with travel that I haven't had a beer in 7 days, so it's probably about right.
Come on,
travel
boy.
days, because it's Mexico. So.
So you're going to feel it today.
Yeah. Steady
Get a
dose
buzz.
of Tecate and Dos Equis.
Oh,
so
yes.
now moving on to some really nice. We're going 70 Acre, which is pretty cool.
Have we done
we've
this
never
one?
done 70
Love it.
Acre, so I love when we get to taste a new one. They're out of Sherwood Park. Super great people, great partners of ours out in Sherwood Park. We're going to try 4 different beers from them, and it's a really cool story. Most of the barley that they use in their beer is sourced directly from their own farm.
Okay.
Cool.
So they've had a farm since 1900s. They decided let's use some of this and go to start making our own beer. Fans of beer, so they do both. It's a real kind of that farm to glass type of scenario with 70 Acre. The beer of the week is the Firehouse Kolsch. So we'll try that second probably, but we're going to try a lager, a Kolsch, a hazy pale, and the hazy pale is great. It's called Hen Dazed and Confused.
Oh, yeah.
Good, great.
As
little car on there as well.
most people are confused and dazed driving that thing most of the time.
painful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a loop.
We could do
I
a
know.
podcast on that road, hey? Why not?
We had friends from the U.S. that came up, and they drove up from Denver, and they're like, "Yeah, we took the 215 around the city." I was like, "What are you talking
The
about?"
215?
Yeah, I'm like, the Henday? They're like, who's that? I'm like, an explorer that came here a couple hundred years ago, and they're like, that 215 was a lovely road. I'm like, well, you didn't hit the southwest leg, did ya?
Exactly.
Sorry,
Skip
that
that
was
one.
as an aside.
Yeah, you skip that section.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And then so we've got a hazy pale and an IPA. The Boss Man Lager is the first one. It's $12.99 for a 4-pack of these bad boys. So a great deal. And they're great beers. So let's kick it off. So the Boss Man, I think it's good that we start with that one first. It was their first beer. So this is inspired kind of by Japanese and lager.
Oh.
Really nice, easy drinking. This one's foaming a little bit here. I'm
it's
going to pour
okay.
away from the table. Give that one to
This
you.
carpet's seen a lot of stains. Hey, wait, so we can... From the prior
How do you
tenants.
know?
From the prior tenants.
Oh, okay.
Stained all over the place.
If these carpets could talk.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so again, they got a really kind of a cool where Two Crafts
Ooh, that's-
Meat logo on there as well. Like the cans, of course, are well done. I'll pass one to you there.
Hey, that's
Kind of really cool. So
wakes you up a little bit.
light-bodied, golden. This is the original national award-winning beer. Crisp, dry finish. That's the Boss Man Lager. Again, brewed out of Sherwood Park. Great brewery. Great brewery to go to. Great tap room to sit in. They're awesome. Great people.
Well, to the park, I guess. Hey,
Yeah,
Ryan
sure.
Rashog
Cheers.
and everybody else that populates it.
And that's 5%. So 5% alcohol. Nice, light, clean, crisp.
Clean, crisp, light, yeah, easy.
Traditional style lager.
I'm hitting these.
Few of
Yeah.
those before the
nonstop.
match tonight, eh, boys? I think,
yeah.
that'd
Yeah,
get you in the mood.
just get you going.
Yep.
Not hammering your palate.
Yep.
Just
No.
easy, nice, delicious Boss Man Lager out of 70 Acre.
You know what? I would sit in a tank top and old man pants at a bar drinking these like an old Italian dude. That's the
In
type
a
of
small
beer.
glass.
In a
parlor
small glass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thin one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just belly hanging out. I'd be a no-no there, as we like to say.
You witnessed some of this last night on the supper out, did you? Or is this
Yeah.
kinda
Well,
getting
you go to it. Well,
It's fresh in the
there's,
mind. Is it?
there's a spot. I mean, if you go to Little Italy, there's little cafes and bars where you can have a birra and you can see the old Italian guys that do that, especially in the summer. They have their shirts open and
You almost want to ask for an autograph because it's such a scene, right? Like it's a
Cafe
postcard.
Amore on 106th Street or 106th Ave. You see the no-nos drinking them, and
I think that's great. That's
Italian
tradition.
center any
Yeah.
day there. You can
it's
kind
an
of
ode to my no-no who used to do that. So one day I'll be one of those guys, and that's the type of beer I drink, Scott.
That's the one right there.
Yeah.
That is the lager. I mean,
Yeah.
that is right up your alley. So so the next one is the actual beer of the week. So this is called the Firehouse. So this one's pale crisp. It's a Kolsch. We've had Kolsch's before.
Yes.
Again, this is a style you like.
Yes, absolutely.
5.1% alcohol, 100% Alberta barley, clear, golden, light in body. Again, crisp. But you're going to get more of that doughy finish rather than you're going to get with the lager.
Oh,
so
yeah.
definitely a different style, but similar in that it's clean and crisp. So
Cheers to
cheers.
our men's national side tonight.
They
in
win
Jamaica,
tonight, coming.
looking for the
They
first
win?
win.
They
Yeah.
win tonight.
I
They
love
win
it.
tonight. You got to be confident.
He's
They
so-
win tonight.
He's got the
Positive.
big
Positive
win.
guy.
Matthew likes it. I like this beer. Not lighter on the back end, it feels like.
It's got a very different finish than the lager. The lager is
Yes.
gonna finish dry.
Yep.
This one's gonna finish doughy.
Yep.
Is kind of the best way to describe that. That's the kind of common way to describe it. So not dry, doughy. So again, very clean, very crisp. 5.1%. Another very approachable beer that you can
I like that term.
crush, sessionable, whatever one you want. Both of those are really good.
Everybody requesting that your mic. Can we get Scott's mic?
I
up?
think he turned it up.
Is it
cranked it.
juiced? Yeah. Okay.
It's juiced.
All right,
Ooh,
so let's
now
10
we're going.
days,
Let's
10
get down the
days,
Henday.
and
This is the
confused.
215. I'm kidding.
This is. Do we have to? If we're in the left lane, do we drink this fairly slow? Like, is that
Yeah.
kind of the? I don't know. I'm
and,
trying to
and be
trying to trick
reluctant to get out of the way.
it. Yeah, and only get in the right lane when you have to take the exit.
Yeah.
You've been driving it. You've been cruising slowly in the left, and now I have to get off. Now I'm going to get into the right lane to take the exit.
Because that's what you do. You stay in the left lane going slow.
Yeah. I think
That's
we all
tr-
plan on
yeah.
changing lanes, and then Tom doesn't move.
Yes.
So me and you go right
I
behind him.
tell you, yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and
maybe
that's
that's
the way to go. It's the worst.
And you drive on the shoulder.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And then it's terrible.
I
It's
know.
terrible. Hendays the confused, juicy, hop forward, cloudy in appearance.
smells great.
Hendazed.
I love and the can
And the
is
car
that a
on
dr-
it.
Yeah,
It's got a throwback. Looks like an old muscle car almost on there. 70 Acre Glen. Great. This is gonna be bright. Kind of that tropical hop, exotic hop, melon.
It's got a great scent to it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
It's
it
fun.
does.
Little
Fresh.
bit cloudy, not you can see a little bit through it. It's got a little cloud to it. Again, delicious hazy pale ale. It's a really good one. 5.2%.
Would you like to cheers to anybody today?
Cheers to let's go. Cheers to the Oilers. When I leave, they win 3 games in a row. Let's keep that.
Where's your
going.
next trip?
Yeah, I'll go anywhere.
You're
I'll
going
go
back to
anywhere you want.
Mexico.
Yeah. Cheers.
Feeling pretty bullish on the road trip, are you? Coming up?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. I mean, why not?
What?
Why
Look at you.
not?
What a positive. This is amazing.
Well, I didn't see any of the games, so I just reading reports and stuff. But I don't really care.
Oh, they're
winning.
back.
Yeah, they're back.
They're back.
Oilers are back.
I'm not
Stauffer
hen
says.
dazed and confused about what I feel about this beer. I like it.
This is
Yeah.
really nice.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, very different when you come from those lager and Kolsch to this hazy pale ale. A lot more tang, a lot more bitterness to the finish.
And I'll be honest, I'm not like a big tropical tang that type of with the beer.
Yeah.
But I can
Yeah.
tolerate this.
Yeah, it's not. It's it's not super bitter
No.
or all fruitful. It's a really nice balanced
Yeah.
Yeah.
beer that finishes bitter. And the bitterness kind of the more you drink this one, I think you're going to get more and more of that kind of balanced fruit flavor through it, that kind of tropicalness to it. You're going to get less of that saliva, less of that bitterness as you drink this one through. It's a really good one to pour tall and drink all the way through. Again, we're tasting through this one, but I like that one all the way through it.
This
it
one-
just changes.
Nowhere near as bitter as a traffic delay on the Henday that it seems like the road construction is endless and will never be complete.
Put that on a can.
Big long, right?
There was too many words in there, but I just you know the
Tom
connection.
Gazola quote. Like,
Yeah.
It's a super tall can. It's about that big
Yeah.
just to fit the story. It's a double.
Sorry, my bad.
Well,
really
no, I mean,
fun.
you could. That's a great idea though with the whole Henday. I mean, it's got us talking. That's kind of
Yeah.
the whole. Everybody's pissed off at the Henday. That's a
It's
common
true.
denominator.
This
right
will
there.
calm you
How dare
down
you
after
besmirch the 215 like that.
the 215.
I thought it was adorable. They're-
Henceforth, it's the
Yeah,
215
they're like,
to me.
we
I
took
love
the
that.
215. I'm like, what the
I
hell's the
love it.
215?
I love
They're
that.
from
yeah.
Denver. I'm like, the Henday? They're like,
That's
yeah, who's that?
fantastic.
Yeah.
No.
60 miles an hour, right? Is that
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were 80 the
Yeah.
whole
Boy,
way
you
around
guys
in
go,
the,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the
Fast
left-hand
here,
lane. Okay, so the next one here, the last one we're going to try is an IPA. delicious IPA, 6.1. So we're ramping up the alcohol in here. You can see the
Nice.
color change. It's got more of an amber tinge to it. No haze to this one. You're gonna get again that tropical kind of flavoring, but you're gonna get more of that woodsy pine finish. Refreshing. A good IPA is refreshing. The bitterness kind of gives it that refreshing flavor. Again, 70 Acre. All 4 of these beers are really good. They're great. Again, they're great people. It's a great brewery. There are a bunch of guys on our liquor team that live out in Sherwood Park. This is their go-to. They're there all the time. Again, great 70 Acre beer.
Very fresh scent to it.
You could
Very
use
fresh
all
scent.
4 of these for a Grey Cup Sunday and kind of
Yeah.
make your way
100%.
through the day. One beer for a certain time, and later on, closer to kickoff, you maybe get into the
$12.99 for a
$12.99.
4-pack. That's a great price.
Yeah, and if you buy 2 of them, you get another 200 points,
Excellent.
C+ points. And if you do redeem this week, redeem 1,000 points, we'll give you 200 bonus points
Yep.
back. And it's 20% all of our local beers, so you can get everybody we've tasted all 20% off this week.
You're happy, you get a deal. The
Yep.
local brewers are happy, and everybody's happy.
Everybody's
You're
happy.
Drinking and feeling good.
Delicious beers.
Cheers to
To
you
Les
guys call it-
Alouettes.
Oh,
Hey,
Alouette.
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 Scott,
very different.
yeah, this for an IPA, no problem with
Yeah.
that. And
I know.
I've been whining to you for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
This is good.
This is good. This is gonna be Dusty's IPA, right? That he's gonna go to that one now because he's come that further away. But
He should be here for this.
that would have been a good
he's
one.
missing a
That,
good
that
one
would have been a
here,
good one for him. But I love the nice thing about us doing 4 different beers every week is that we can try a bunch of different styles from them, not just the Firehouse Kolsch. You get to see the kind of the artistry, the real craftsmanship that go into first the farming for these guys to get the ingredients, and then to put it all together, the chemistry, the genius of brewing these beers. Again, the Firehouse Kolsch is really good. They're all good. $12.99. You can't go wrong with 70 Acre for sure.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Henday is Highway 216.
Yes.
Gosh, get it right, boys. Henday is 216. 216, boys. Fergie's prostate in the
but
inbox
that's-
here.
I think it's better.
216,
yeah.
not 215.
Sorry, but that's the point.
It
It's
is the point.
I couldn't remember.
Nobody
if it was
knows.
250
No.
or
Nobody knows.
216. And I remember when they said it to me, I was like, "What the hell road is that?"
Yeah.
So thank you for correcting me, but that's not what we think of it as.
That was the illustration.
That's the
of this.
point.
Yeah,
And
Nobody knows the
Thank
number.
you for
common knowledge.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we
I-
appreciate it.
216. Apologies.
Yeah.
Pat Maroon's Bibba kind of identifies the Henday, emotionally damaging, busted, and broken with occasional spurts of joy, like when the cones come down for a week. That's a good. I think everybody can. That can really cuts through. I think,
does.
people's
It is.
emotions.
You
Yeah.
got the big sky, the big Alberta sky. You got the muscle car. It screams Alberta. It screams
does.
the 216 around the
Gross.
capital
Yes,
region.
yes,
Yeah.
the 216.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a perfect beer for afterwards, after
Yes.
driving around it, if you have to take the loop.
Well, if you need, to take a load off after the stress of the.
If I
216.
may, and I saw on Twitter as well, somebody brought this up in the nasty chat right now. Why do they even do this or put beer of the week in the flyer when Sobeys Liquor never even has these in the stores? Happened again last week. Nowhere had the Buffalo 9.
Is that Jeff?
It's Spazno Crest.
Okay.
It could be Jeff.
No.
If you are Jeff, please identify yourself. But this happens. I mean, you
Yeah.
get a hot beer and a hot deal, they
100%.
fly off the shelves.
Yeah.
But people can kind of reach out to yourself, and you can put the call in.
Yeah, there was one customer put a picture of it.
Yeah.
I'll reach back out to you. I'll make sure you get some.
If you are looking for some of these and they're not on the we will make sure to get
Yeah.
this or go to great lengths to get this beer in your
Yes.
hands
Yeah.
any way we can.
And again, I'll have contact with all the stores. You let me know on Twitter. You can let me know. Text in right now what store you can't get it at. We'll make sure you get it. Sometimes there's delays. Sometimes there's issues with brewing. Sometimes there's all it's all
Happens
sorts
with
of happens with everything. Sometimes it just sells really well.
The Whistle
because it's
Dog, for
great
example,
beer.
right? That was a big,
100%.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll make every effort to get you some. If we need to drive it across the city, we'll get it to you.
But just let us know if you can't find one of these on the weekly special. Let us, myself, Dustin, Tom, whomever, and we'll try to get this to you.
Yeah,
Get the
100%.
proper channels in motion. I went and visited my parents' new home in St. Albert.
Yes.
Last night. Sobeys Liquor, like literally a minute away.
Beautiful Summit,
Man,
great
I'll
store.
be there.
Great
Yeah.
wine store. It's
Yes.
a good wine store for us.
Okay, good.
Good
my
beer
mom
room.
and dad love wine.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Say hi to Francine.
Oh, Francine.
There you go.
Scott
There you go.
sent me here.
Yeah, it's close to my house too. There you
Could
go.
we have a
Maybe we could hang out at the St. Albert. Maybe we'll meet there and have a 6 o'clock lager party.
Scott, I like where this is going. I like where this is going a lot. The 70 acres, fantastic,
Yeah.
by the way. All 4 of them, tremendous.
Yeah, I think we'll probably move that to you. I would
Yes.
say the Kolsch
Yes,
is
yes,
for
yes,
you.
yes, yes.
You need-
Hand dazed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hand dazed. Yeah.
And dazed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, pre-gaming for the Canada-Jamaica tonight, 5 o'clock. Pint Off White is where we'll be. Are you any plans? I mean, I am extending the invite to you. You can do whatever you want with
Yes.
it. But tonight, 5 o'clock, Pint Off White.
I appreciate the invite. Yes, thank you very much. It's day 1 back from holidays. I'm sure I've got a
Totally
case full of wet
understand.
laundry.
Having to do some laundry and get back into the
but
groove.
I mean, anytime you can cheer for Canada playing soccer, I think, and when we're good, we're a good team. I
Well,
think
Jamaica's good too.
Jamaica's good too.
It's a good game.
yeah, for sure. I just feel like it's gonna be a tough game, but if Canada plays the way they can play, and they play, I feel like as a team a little better than they have sometimes in the past.
Yep.
We could be really good.